my people, everybody out there in Facebook land and Twitter, Instagram, and live streaming. You know, I just been watching too many things unfolding with the police. I mean, this is just getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, they're telling us, the government is telling us, hey, if you see something, say something. But hey, the thing of it is if you're not armed with a video camera, you know, or your cell phone and everything, actually your cell phone is your best weapon. It's better than a gun. I mean, you know, I've been involved in law enforcement myself, and this is back in the 90s, and that wasn't happening. You know, people, I mean, just, you know, police had more restraint and everything back then, but now it just seems that they have no restraint at all. They're just reacting and just shooting, and it's like they're trying to exterminate, you know, as far as like African Americans and minorities in general. You know, just people of all different colors and faiths. And this is just ridiculous, and it's getting out of hand. You know, I don't know what they're teaching these police departments. You know, I don't know what the police departments are teaching their officers these days, but it's definitely not the right thing. And you know, it just leads you to believe that you know, sure, it's not happening everywhere, but probably over 90% of police stations or just the police in general in different states. I mean, this is just gone too far. You know, I'm just getting tired of just seeing the same old thing all the time, and it wouldn't even be brought up if you didn't have some kind of, you know, some type of video of it. So actually your best weapon is your video camera. You know, I've carried weapons before, so I know all about weapons and all that good stuff, because I was involved in law enforcement, but that was in the 90s, and I could carry and all that good stuff because I was a correctional officer in the 90s, and it's like totally different these days from when it was back then. And they used, like I said, the police, they used more restraint back then, and that wasn't happening. So I mean, the thing of it is, it's like, you know, they telling us to watch out for the terrorists. We don't need to watch out for the terrorists, you know, and gangs and stuff like that. Right now, we gotta watch out for the police. I mean, the police are telling us to, you know, their slogan is to protect and serve. And that slogan is definitely tarnished for a lot of police stations. I mean, it's tarnished. I mean, their badges are, you know, are tarnished. And just like I say, if you wouldn't have any kind of video or live streaming or anything like that, all this stuff, it wouldn't come to light. And just like the, you know, just like the Lord says, like God says, everything that's done in the dark will soon come to the light. And you know, right now all you can do is pray for all the things that are going on. I mean, especially with the police. I mean, most people now, they're they're afraid of the police, and we should be not afraid of the police. But you know, things have really changed. Times have really changed. You know, they've changed for the worse. And you know, it's just like the police, they don't know the people in their community. And way back when, you know, it used to be like that they would know, you know individuals in your community, and you know, community policing. But these days they don't even know the people in their community, and they're just basically just taking people out. I mean, it's like when you get pulled over, you know, you should do what they say. You know, I say you should do what they say, but then again, you know, it's just contradictory, because you know, even if you do what they say, you know, something can happen. And just because you're reaching for something, I mean, these videos, I mean, are graphic and everything, but you know, it's telling the truth about the police. You know, I'm not saying, hey, you got your, you know, 10% that are bad, that used to be, but now I say at least 60, 70, 75% are bad now. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This has gone too far. You know, ISIS isn't what we should be worried about. You know, we should be worried about here, right here in our own backyard in the United States. You know, I just, you know, just can't believe that these things are happening. And I don't know, it's just like, it's like I said, it seems like sometimes, hey, like something is gonna have to come to a head. You know, it's just like a pimple or a blister, and once, you know, you get it to the head, and then it'll pop, it'll explode. And so that's what I believe is, like, something is going to come to a head. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know, when people are, you know, self-abiding citizens, and you know, everybody wants to go get guns, you know, and it's just like, you know, guns is not the answer, because it's just like the wild, wild west. But to protect yourself, I mean, from the police, I mean, you need to have, you know, like your cell phone. Your cell phone, or some kind of video diary of what's going on. And they say they're supposed to be getting body cameras and all that good stuff, but you know, some police departments have them and some don't. But the thing of it is, with the body cameras, is they can control them. You know, they can turn it on or turn it off, you know, at their discretion. You know, and they'll tell you, you know, hey, you can't do that, but yes, you can. You know, we're not dumb. The American public, we're not dumb. So I mean, I'm seeing all these videos. I mean, I'm outraged, and everybody else out there too should be outraged about this. I mean, this is just ridiculous, and it's going too far. And you know, it's like, hey, when will it stop? You know, that's, you know, some of the bigger issues that we need to deal with, besides economics and all that good stuff. You know, all this other stuff, you know, in the presidential race, you know, it's just you know, just a smoke screen of things that are bigger bigger than that. I mean, what they're doing right now, you know, is just exterminating people. You know, minorities. You know, it's just ridiculous. That's what they're doing. They're exterminating. I mean, you're murdering. You know, and getting away with this. And you know, just like I said, something's got to come to a head, and it will. It will. You know, as they say, you know, justice, it will be served. You could definitely take it. Justice will be served. All right, that's just, you know, I'm just venting. And everybody has seen me before, because I put a lot of stuff on Facebook. You know, hey, name is Melvin McClarity. So I'm almost at work right now. So all right, just watch yourself out there, people.